What's up, people? You know, it's your boy, Kentrell, the Great. Shut your ass up. Anyway, you know, we finally got an episode, with just the awesomeness right here, you know what I'm saying? We had to get one in. I ain't gonna say sneak it in, we just had to get one in. You know what I'm saying? Without a loudmouth here. But we gonna keep it rolling. First and foremost, we wanna thank him up above, cause without him ain't nothing in this world possible. So praise and glory go up above. First and foremost. And second, of course, if you watching this channel to see this, for me, we don't know that. But shut the hole in your face. Anyway, you can, well, of course you already on it. Anyway, you can see, oh yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I want to say down here somewhere. I don't know. Check your algorithm.
He gotta remind you that this is the co-host of this show, and he has no idea what he's doing. Please.
Hey, look. I am Kentrell the Great. I am me. I do what I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the comments made by Kentrell the Great that we made by him and him alone.
You know what? I'm gonna let that one slide. Anyway, go ahead and subscribe to YouTube and tweet Dogg, which you already on. But you can holler at your boy at Kentrell the Great on IG, of course. Kentrell _DA_ great. But I really want you to go ahead and hit up that Twitch, you know what I'm saying? We live streaming horror every day, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say every day, but we live streaming good things. JAYY _horror. And just let you know, you are watching Keeping the Right podcast. Ah, man, it's been a long day. But that being said, you got to bring y'all over to Life's True Facts. Because if they wanted to, they would. No excuses. We got reciprocation, actions, effort, consistency, communication, always the key. People make time for whom and what they want. No one is that busy. Remember that. And always, always, always check your mental health and be willing to check other folks' mental health as well. Because you never know who's going through what. Real words to live by. That being said, I am here today with a single guest, Mr. Rage in the building. Mr. Rage.
What do you want?
There's so many words that I want to say, but I'm going to keep it professional today. Mr. Rage, sir. How are you today, sir?
Well, I was good until I got the call to do the podcast with you. Then my day just fell all to pieces. But I got a job to do, so my mental health is good, unless I'm talking to you. But otherwise, it's good.
That sounds about right. I reciprocate that. Definitely reciprocate that.
How is your mental health? You bastard.
It was good until they told me I had to call your fat black ass. But hey, it is what it is.
Noted.
So we both two mentally struggling individuals talking to each other. God help
And
us.
somehow we have to have just enough hate to do this podcast. I shudder. But the show must go on.
Must go on. So, with that being said, let's see what topics we have today.
In other words, what topics did you steal from Tweet Dogg?
I mean, but you know, speaking of Tweet Dog, we gonna give him a shout out, even though his black ass ain't here, you know, cause he is AKA Mr. Host, AKA Mr. Consistent, AKA Mr. Ha, AKA Mr. Slick Bastard, BKA Kiss My. You know what? Let me stop. I'm a child of God. I'm not gonna do that.
There you are.
I love me. I love him. And he working on me. He working on me.
He ain't working hard enough.
He not. But he working. Anyway. We gonna get to these topics. First topic. Boy, I tell you. It's always seemed to be some type of gender topic. And this is crazy. Okay. Well, first topic. Let's just rip that band-aid off. A lot of women are single because the average man ain't her type. What can be done?
Find your type.
Find your
I
type.
don't know how else to fucking say it.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that, Mr. Rage.
What is this, Muppet Babies?
I
You say you
mean,
can't find your type. He out there. The question is not can you find your type? The question needs to be, will your type like you?
Ooh. Ouch. I mean, there's no lie, but damn.
No.
But then again, I always say facts don't give up about your opinions.
They
or
don't,
your feelings.
and they never will. I don't know. I want to strangle the chick that told them otherwise.
That's
because
hilarious.
they just made this 10 times harder. You ladies, you think you eating good. Oh, well, you know, I got my job and I got this and I got that. You do realize that we're in 2026 now where we have the potential to have robots replace you.
Boy, right? Robots. The robots I seen, I don't know if it was AI or not, but the robots I seen, boy, these chicks in trouble, boy. All these chicks in trouble.
Better. All right?
They in trouble.
The day you know you lost is when they create a robot bitch that won't ever tell me no. And she's affordable.
Ooh.
Yep. That's when I'm going to look in. Man, we made it. We made it. I don't have to worry about her telling me no. She does whatever I want her to do. And she don't get pregnant. And she don't get no lip because I can program it out of her. Oh, man, we going to be eating good.
I mean, you better hope it ain't one of them robots like on Rick and Morty.
No, it ain't going to be one of them. because they actually want these robots to sell.
That part.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, when that day comes, in fact, you don't even, that day's already here. Because what do you see now when you go to a singles night? You see a bunch of high-profile, very, very capable, but lonely-ass women wondering where all the men are at. Where the men at? Where the men at? They're in the friend zone where you left them.
Damn. Sometimes they might not even be in the friend zone. They might have left the friend zone. They probably posted up with another shawty.
They probably is. Don't even put it past them.
Never know.
Yep.
Cause my goodness.
Oh, that's all good. That's all good. I didn't need a man anyway. Then why the hell are you here? Oh, I just wanted something to do. You a damn lie.
That's funny.
So, ladies, it's going to get worse before it gets better because you have AI to tend with now. AI will talk better. AI will flirt better. AI will look better. And if you let it, AI will fuck better. And then you really will be crying about there ain't no good men out there because they're all talking to robotic versions of you.
That's fun.
Your move.
That's fun. Well, my opinion would be, yeah, like, just find you. What you mean you can't find your type? Like, quit having such high standards, and maybe you can find someone that you actually like. Like, quit having these fascist, you know what I'm saying, expectations that everyone else has, and actually think of your own accord on figuring out what it is that you like and not what everyone else likes. And you may actually encounter someone that you actually like that may be your type. And it probably might be the person you least expect. I'm willing to down that hill. It's probably the person you would least expect. Your soulmate might be the co-worker that you never said 2 words to, except hi, goodbye.
And you might not even get that.
Exactly. You might get a aloha every blue moon. That is, if you cross paths. But take that time out to sit down and talk to that person and see who they are from their mental. And I guarantee you're going to look at them in a whole nother light. I've seen it. That's the crazy part about it. I've seen that. I've been through that. I can vouch for that. So, yeah, I'm aware. That can happen. True facts. Anyway.
Anywho.
What we got for number 2? What is living life, and do you need to live your life? What do you need to live your life? What did I read?
Energy. Money. A fuck to give.
You know what? I'm not gonna combat that. Cause it seems like giving a fuck to give is like the hardest thing to do in 2026 right now.
Mm-hmm. I don't got many. And I like to covet some of those.
Yeah. Definitely hard to do right now.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of things I don't give a fuck about. And very few that I do. Nope. Damn. Nope. Well, don't you give a fuck about something? Yeah, but it ain't you.
Jesus. He say I'm heartless. God damn.
No, I'm not heartless. The world is heartless.
I mean, you're not wrong, but damn.
You know?
God damn.
Dang. The world made me this way. And I am man. A man is supposed to be a heartless individual who don't give a fuck about anybody but himself. I'm only speaking my truth.
That's crazy. Well,
What say you fat bastard?
ah, well, you old fucking Grinch. Uh, I would say living life to me would be enjoying the little things. Enjoying the little things that make you happy because you never know when you get called home. So I say enjoy every aspect of life that you can because you never know. It can come to a slow stop or a screeching halt. You never know. No one knows.
Amen to that. Yep, I agree.
So,
1 minute you think you got all the time in the world, and the next minute God's going, you thought wrong.
right. You planned out every step for your next 10 years, and you get taken out in the next 6 hours. That's how rapid anything can change. So, I say
Yep.
just value the little things, man. I don't care if it's taking a walk. I don't care if it's looking at a sunset or sunrise, playing a video game, spending time with family members, especially them, especially the elders, because they got less time than you. So, you know, the little things. That's gonna be the motto for the day. The little things.
Mm-hmm. The little things.
So enjoy your life. For what
Yep.
aspects that you have. It may not be the best life you have. It may not be a great life, but it's still your life.
And you only get but one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
Because opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Amen.
Thanks. Man, that's crazy. And
Next.
last, but not least. Last but not least, Mr. Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? This last question applies to both of us. That's crazy. How often do you hear me say that?
Not very many.
You're right. So check this. In the black community, what's wrong with men? And how can other men step up and or help our youth?
You don't want me to answer.
I mean, that's kind of why we're here.
I know, but I have to put that PSA announcement out there. You don't want me to answer that.
I mean, you said like we getting about to get demonetized or something.
We just might.
Jesus. Is it that bad, my guy?
Well, where do I start?
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
First of all, we need to stop fucking everything with a goddamn pulse.
Jesus. God damn. Okay.
All right? And I mean that in every sense of the word, because a man could see a woman and she looked good. She God blessed her with some of the baddest looks she could ever get. And we looking at her from afar like, damn, she's fine. But she crazy. She can't manage money. She got 3 kids already. She living in the bad side of town because she feel like she can't do no better. And she's on OnlyFans. But damn, is that ass fat.
That's the reason why she got 3 kids.
Exactly. And you know she got 3 kids, but do you care? No, you trying to figure out how you can get into them drawers and not add baby number 4. And that's if you care enough about that.
This is true.
Nah. I'm gonna try to slide up in there and not add another notch to her collection. Good luck with that. On that same topic, you also got these dudes out there that want to be Captain Save-These to hoes that don't care. All right? This is why we need something called courting back. And some of the young cats don't even know what that is. What's courting, bro?
I'm about to say, you tell a YN go court a female, they're going to be like, man, I don't feel like schooling this bitch in no basketball.
How I even know she got hoops like that?
I'm trying to smash. What I look like bringing this bitch to the court? I'm going to shake out her drawers. What's up?
The only 3 words that are going to come out of my mouth after a sentence like that is, you dumb bastard. Did you not pay attention in school? No, you didn't.
Obviously.
Right? Courting, it needs to come back because it allows you to figure out if you really want to stick your stuff in this female at all. Alright? Something that looks beautiful isn't always beautiful. Sorry to say. Oh man, she got some big tits. She got a fat ass. And that chick is crazy as hell. You still gonna do it? But it's gotta be tight. You still gonna stick it. You know what? Go ahead. I hope you get a prize.
I think that's part of the adventure. Sticking your in crazy.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a pastime at this point, because I'm pretty sure every man has experienced it.
It is a pastime. It's a pastime that needs to die. Don't get me wrong. I understand the allure of sticking your dick in crazy. I get it. But at the same time, it's like putting a quarter into a fucked up claw machine. All right? But you're looking down at the bottom and you're saying, oh, yeah, all these good prizes, oh my God. And you got that one prize that you don't want. And then you find when you stick your quarter in there and you're thinking, oh, I'm about to control it. You find out the control to the claw is broke, but it moves on its own. Wait, what?
I'm about to say, wait, what?
It chooses you. All right. Oh, well, give me that one. Give me that one. Let me oral sex. Nah. Let me give that one. She fucks all the time. No. You know what she does? She goes over and she grabs a child, and that's what she grabs. No, I don't want that. No. Drops it right in your lap. 18 years. Have fun with that.
I got nothing. I ain't got nothing.
Yep. I could go on a lot longer than the time we're allotted, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. We, as the new up and coming elders, we need to tell these young YNs, go court your females. Find out how crazy they are how bad their baggage is, and more importantly, are you willing to put up with it? Because that's really what a relationship is about. A relationship is not about fucking and having fun. It's about putting up with somebody's baggage.
That's true.
All right? Because everything is great when the lights are off, but you realize at some point the lights got to turn back on.
That's
and are you going to like what you see in the light versus what you did see in the dark?
That's crazy. But anywho, you still
But
going?
anyway,
You done?
nah, I'm good. If I keep going, I'm gonna eat up the time. Go on ahead, you fat bastard.
Well, my rebuttal to that is we need to bring back that what they call it, the 100 black men.
Ah,
Yeah, they did away with that years ago. I don't know if
wait,
they still got it around. They so low key to where it's almost non-existent.
the
We
fact
need to
that we know about it is how rare it is.
exactly. We need to bring that back, man. We need to go back to being going back to the youth centers and schools and setting up big brother programs and stuff, man. Like they did on
Now,
the Cosby Show and Family Matters and stuff, man.
but we can't do that no more. Not to interrupt you, coach, but we can't do that no more because apparently we're either pedophiles or we're gang members or con artists.
And that's horrible.
Ain't it? We're supposed to be the ones leading the new generation to help turn the world, and they condemn us rather than they praise us. And we
That's
black
horrible.
too. They want it both ways. They want us to be victims and convicts. You can't have it both ways. But I digress. Continue.
Man, all I'm saying is, man, we gotta do better, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to do better when they won't let us do at all. That's the bad part.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hard to do
Can't let
better
us
when they
be.
can't let us do at all.
Can't let us be the one thing God made us to be, which was the men.
Exactly.
Everything is wrong with us. We're the reasons why the society is all messed up. Yet we're the ones that turn the earth.
Seem
How
like
that figure? That's like telling the head of the household you do everything wrong, yet they're the ones that pay all the bills.
that's crazy.
Yep. And if you fall, everybody fall.
There you go. There you go. Because once the
Yep.
head of the household fall, yep, that's a wrap.
Yep.
That's a
Everybody
wrap.
suffer.
Everybody suffer. Ain't nobody, everybody gonna feel that wrath. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I hate that phrase, happy wife, happy life.
I think all good men hate that phrase.
I hate that phrase because the way it's supposed to be, happy spouse, happy house.
I can get behind that.
Like, why does it have to be the woman have to be? If why does it always refer to a woman being happy, then everyone else should be happy?
Well, that leads into the age-old thing of why do I need to be miserable in order for her to be happy?
Exactly.
And they've been touting that mantra since before we were born. Because if you look back in the 50s, they were sprouting that nonsense too. And that was in a
Wow,
time period where men were running the households.
that's crazy. Well,
But back then it was a joke.
facts. Well, with that being said, man, we gotta wrap this up, bro. So, anything you want to say?
I hate you, but I love the audience that listens to us. So keep on tuning in, and we're going to keep on berating each other. I swear to God, I'm going to catch this dude lacking one day, but you know what? That day ain't here yet. So keep your mental health, keep God in your life, and hey, you know what? It's hard for everybody. Just don't let it be harder for you.
Yeah. Amen. Want to say I hate your guts, you black bastard. But I love my Dundon fans and all my Kentrellians and all our viewers at that, except you. But anyway, keep God first, keep your mental health straight, and always check on somebody else's. So, with that, I bid thee adieu.
Yeah, the next time you call me, I'll make sure not to pick up, you bastard.
Of course. All right, ladies and germs, out of here.